Well, some of you guys are very observant, but not everybody. Not everybody. How are you guys doing today, first of all? How are you guys doing today? It's good to see you. We got Demon Queen with the first, Hydro with the second, and Smaller Flyer with the third. Thank you very much for taking those placements. Hopefully you guys are good. Thank you. Thank you. And Happyless, hello, good to see you too. Demon Queen, thanks for the 35 stream streak. Hydra with the 4,000 channel points to the CPU Smash Bros. Tournament. Make sure you guys contribute to that every stream. The sooner we meet the goal, the sooner we'll schedule the event. Hydra says, are there any more changes? There are. I went a little crazy, and I'll explain them here once we switch scenes. I'll show you. I'll show you. Smaller, how you doing? How you doing, Smaller? Let's see here. You guys are debating the changes, yada, yada, yada. I'm doing pretty good, thank you very much, Smaller. I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. Smaller, thanks for contributing toward the tournament as well, thank you. Yeah, look at Muhammad. Muhammad was our most recent CPU Smash Bros. Tournament winner. Yeah, look at you. Here, I actually need to change something already, I see. This thing needs to move slightly down. There we go. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, let me explain. Let me explain. So, I had to fix my PNG tuber model. I had to do that. Also, half of my scenes that we typically use were not set up for mobile. And I did those two things and fixed them up, and I was like, you know what? We should just make a little bit more things fresh, shouldn't we? We haven't changed things in about 5 years. It's been, I think, about 4 or 5 years since we changed any visuals on the stream. On the current thing that is displayed, the chat box is different. Yes, the chat box is different, and it is, you're able to see through it. Isn't that neat? I made that. You're able to see through it slightly. And then I also added the icon on the computers on the horizontal version, the web version. Added the icon for Casting Call Club for my voice acting, so that's there too. And now, here's where most of the changes come into play. Boom! Boom! We have a whole new setup for this screen. This one is what I worked on the most. So we got me on we're on like a tablet. We're on like a tablet, and then I have like the see-through chat over there. And then if you're watching on mobile, it's down there. Also in the slideshow, which just changed, I put the icon for Casting Call Club as well. Yeah. I made this! I didn't make the background. I took the background from online, but I made the rest of it. So it took me a bit, but here we are. I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pretty pleased with it. And then all of the other scenes have been updated to like fit this theme, meaning that this border is present in like either the camera or the chat boxes and stuff. Bio goes modern. The chat is a little stretched. I know. It's how it fits. It's how it fits. As long as it doesn't fall off of the thing, I think that's all that matters. Yeah, as long as it doesn't fall off the thing. I know, I still might fiddle with a few things. Here, like this one. Let's see. This chat box needs to move just a smidgen. There we go. And I think that's good. I think that's good. Well, right on. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hi, Turtle Bubbles. Yeah, again, so I had to update. The PNG tuber model was not showing properly, and it was in fact making some visual glitches, so I had to fix that. And then I had about 5 out of my 10 scenes that we typically use needed updated for mobile, because we are now streaming in, we're always going to be streaming in web browser mode and mobile view at the same time. Because it does reach more viewers on Twitch. Let that be known, first of all. Second of all, when we're not doing events, we're streaming on YouTube. Excuse me, the Red app. So when we're not doing events, we're also streaming on the Red app. So on free version of Streamlabs, we can only do one wide view and one mobile view. And the mobile view then goes to the Red app, if we're doing that. And then if we're not doing that, we're streaming on just Twitch the purple app. And if we're doing that, we're dual streaming in both formats. Does that make sense? So like we will always have the mobile view, always. Whether it's on YouTube exclusively, gosh dang it, the Red app exclusively, I can't say it. The Red app exclusively, or it's going to be dual format for Twitch. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Right now it feels a little weird. Well, it feels a little weird because it's different. I thought the same thing, and then I was like, oh, but it looks better. It looks way better than it did. It looks way more smooth. Looks more smooth. You can't say the apps on the other apps because they don't like it. You could get in trouble if you're dual streaming, even though everybody dual streams now. So, or triple streams, quadruple streams. But yeah, you can't say the names of the apps that you're streaming on, which is silly. It is silly. I've not had any issues with it, but that's what people tell me. So, people that I trust tell me, not just some randos. Yeah. Is there a reason I can't use emotes? Happyless, refresh your stream and then reload it. I think it's just you. Mohammed, yeah, I have. I would need to buy it though. It's a game you have to buy specifically on itch.io, I believe. Itch.io. Yeah, it seems like it'd be really fun. But yeah, I don't have it. And it's not like I can add it to my Steam wishlist. I would add it to my Steam wishlist if it was on Steam, but it's not on Steam. So, that's why. Here, let me fix this a little bit more too. Again, some things might need to be adjusted, but I think that's good. There we go. That's more center. Yeah, Choicer Voicer does look really fun. If you guys don't know what Choicer Voicer is, it's a game where you have to match the voices of like specific scenes or characters. And that's it. That's the whole game. You should add Gun to your Steam wishlist. Gun? Like a gun? No, oh, there's a game called Gun. Oh, you mean the Red Dead Redemption knockoff that we were talking about the other day. I don't really want to play that, but thank you for the suggestion. It's I think it's a PS3 game, so it was after PS2. It's PS3. It was made first, if you say so. But one of them, one of the Wild West games got really popular compared to the others, and that would be Red Dead Redemption. So, anyways, they did something right. Let's get on with the normal happenings of starting the stream, because we got sidetracked with all the changes. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. It is Wednesday. I've got work later, so we are on a limited time schedule here. I can stream for only like 3 hours today, as we are typically on each Wednesday. And today, I bounced between a few ideas, but I settled on playing some more DayZ. So we're just going to play some DayZ today and chill. Chill trying to survive in the zombie wasteland. Okay, that is the plan. Yeah, Choicer Voicer's been around for a while, but it has just recently become very, very popular. I have Rockstar's Games label. I mean, that will help. And the Rockstar engine is pretty fun. That is true. So that's what we're doing today. The next couple streams are on Monday and Wednesday next week, which we don't have plans for, so they're just going to be variety streams. They could be anything. We'll see if something happens before next stream and like we end up playing a specific game, or maybe we'll just play one of the ones that I would like to play at some point. Okay? But today we are doing some DayZ. How is your guys' weeks going? You guys having a good week? You guys having a good week? A good Wednesday? We're in the middle of your weeks. Most of you guys in work weeks. Some of you guys might be going back to school soon. That might be true. Hopefully school goes good for you guys. The story was better, in my personal opinion. Of Gun or of Red Dead Redemption? I've been playing Gmod with my friends since they gifted me it today. That's cool. I've seen Gmod, but I've not known anything. Not played it before. I've not really done anything, but I've seen it like with. I've seen it with like YouTube videos and stuff. My brain's not working today. I'm sorry. It's taken me a while to think of how to say things. What did I want to pull up? I was going to pull up something. Crap. Oh yeah. I want to make sure that the red app's working, because it's not really doing the thing that it normally does. Let me double check. Oh, okay, it's working. I'm sorry. Yep, it is working. Yeah, usually there's a bunch of bots by now. So that's why I was like, what's going on? This is weird. Alright, cool. Nice. Yep, and that worked. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, usually the red app does something else, but I guess that's different. That's a tough sell. Red Dead is a really good story. Yeah, Red Dead has a really good story. You think Gun has a better story than Red Dead? That is true. I think many people might not agree with you. I've seen a playthrough of Gun. It's just been so many years since I've seen it. And if I recall, Red Dead does have a better story than Gun. But okay. Yeah, Gmod is something that's been around for a long, long time. And it's been a long time since I've seen videos on people doing Gmod stuff. Yeah. Yeah, my personal opinion, Gun is better. Well, it sounds like your opinion is wrong. Very wrong. Gmod is so fun, it's just a sandbox, that's all you need to know. Yeah. And people like make games in the sandbox, typically. Typically, that's how it works. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my chair. There we go. There we go. I've been leaning up this whole time. Like I'm in suspense, like something's gonna happen. I don't need to. Let's see, anything else we need to cover? Yeah, congrats to Mohammed on the last CPU Smash Bros. Tournament win. Right on. Getting a couple new champions, which is awesome. New previous champions. Okay. Awesome. That worked. Cool. Game mechanic wise, Red Dead's one is better. If you think you have to think Gun was made 10 years before Red Dead. The story to me is better in Gun, but Red Dead is technically better. I just don't see it. Gun was ahead of its time, is what you're trying to say. But if you take Gun compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to win because it's very new and has way more mechanics. I see. I see. Not Red Dead 2. You're saying Red Dead Revolver? I think Revolver was the first Red Dead. I'm pretty sure. You're putting it's Red Dead 1. Well, Red Dead Revolver came out before Red Dead 1. So that's interesting. I think Red Dead Revolver came out for PS3. I could be wrong. Could be PS2. I don't think it was PS2. No. I never played Revolver. I never had a PS2, so maybe it was on PS2. I had a PS3. We don't talk about that game. It was garbage. Maybe. They in the Red Dead 1 online, you could choose characters from previous Red Dead games. And I remember seeing the characters from Red Dead Revolver in Red Dead Online 1. And they were pretty cool looking characters. A lot of them were really cool looking. I don't know how their stories went, but it wasn't exactly the John Marston and Arthur Morgan story that we have. Turtle Bubbles, we're playing some DayZ. We're playing some DayZ. You can always use the command !game too. That should come up with the name of what we're playing like that. Yeah, we're doing DayZ. I was bouncing between a few options today, and this was the one that I was like, yeah, let's just play some DayZ today. Finish off the week with some just chill survival. We're going to play the custom server we've been playing, I think. And just see how many people we can kill, how well we can survive, all that stuff. My version of Gun versus Red Dead Redemption is Half-Life versus Red Faction. You like Red Faction more. I have only ever touched Half-Life games like one time. And I don't remember it being very special. I don't know. I don't remember it being special. Red Faction, I remember we like rented. I think it was Red Faction Guerrilla for the PS3. I think that was what it was. I think we rented it from Blockbuster or something. And I remember that being pretty fun. I think that's the one that has some destructible environments. It was one of the pioneers of destructible environments in games. And I think that's why it was fun. It's because that was such a new thing. Yeah. Is that character still alive? The one that we played with last time? I think... I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I think we died last time like a couple times, right? I think we died running around in a field. I can't remember if that was the time before. Running away from that castle. I don't know. There's a couple couple reasons, not reasons, couple situations where we might have gotten ourselves into that might not cause us to be alive. I don't know. You got off before the stream ended, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. I do not remember. So I guess we'll find out. Let's see. I think we're good to go. Let me turn on the PlayStation. Red Faction was so much more better mechanically. Okay. Imagine the whole map being destructible. It was destructible on PS2. How is that true? Was it on PS2? Because I've played it before. I feel like it was on PS3. Maybe I played a sequel on the PS3. You know, maybe it was Red Faction, and then Red Faction Guerrilla was the sequel on the PS3. That must be what it was. Happy List, I've been on PS5 for 4 years? 5 years? I've had a PS5 for a lot of my streaming career. So, yeah. We're doing a Wordle? Gotta get that out of the way. Alright, let me see. Let me get Wordle up. And I'll just boot up DayZ so it's ready to go. Wordle A. Let's see. Move that over there. Okay. Here you guys go. What shall be Wordle? What shall be Wordle today? How about no. Is polis a word? It's just a... Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. It has an L and an I in it. Red Faction Armageddon after Guerrilla. So I might be thinking about Guerrilla. And they didn't change the beep. Okay. Flick? That was a good guess. Flick is a really good guess. Okay, we got the I in the right spot. Maybe it starts with an L. Lined is no longer a good guess. But it would have been fine. I bet it starts with an L. It could end in an L still. I just, Oh, maybe, nope, that doesn't work. Drill? Oh, that was a good, yeah, well, that'll nail down the L. Oh my god, Turtle Bubbles. Well, it could only be a few things now. Yeah, I was thinking krill, but K is already taken. Krill. Grill. Yeah, grill. Grill's got it. Yeah. Good job. Good job, guys. A lot of you guys got us there really quick. Really quick and really easily. Well done. Well done. Get this back to the way it was. Let me get this back to the way it was. Well done, guys. It was good teamwork. A lot of you guys had some good stuff on that. Some good info. Take it on home. Take it on home. How you doing, Sweet Bee? Good to see ya. We're going to play some DayZ here very shortly. I'm actually getting it ready right now. Let me make sure I get into the server that we were doing before. There we go. Is it no longer there? Interesting. The server that we were playing on, I don't think exists anymore. At least it's not here right now. Let me give it a second. It might be refreshing right now. Maybe that's why. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a good day. I got work later, which I'm not exactly dreading. I mean, it's going to be okay. I'm looking forward to it because I downloaded some emulators on my phone. And I'm going to play some of those at work today and throughout the week. How's my state? I miss it. Sweet Bee, you lived in Massachusetts? Is that true? Or do you still think I live in Texas? Which one? What emulators? A bunch of just Pokemon ROM hacks. You lived in MA, okay. Well, it's going good. It's going good. You should see the pictures that I posted in the Discord. In the Discord today, I posted some pictures of us when we went to the north side of the Cape. We live on the south side of the Cape, and it's crazy how different the north side of the Cape is. We went to the north side of the Cape this weekend for a day and saw some nature with some hikes and a beach and things like that. So go check out, that out. It's in the Snapshots channel of the Discord. I just posted it, like this morning. What you planning on playing on the emulators? Yeah, the Pokemon ROM hacks. No, I do not miss Texas heat. You touching grass? Yeah, we were indeed touching grass. Although here you got to be very careful because there's lots of ticks. Lots of ticks. Move to Massachusetts or move to MS, sorry. MS, not MA. Move to Minnesota? I think that's Minnesota in October. Alright, let me see if this is back. It is not. I'm going to take a guess and assume that this is the right one. Let me let this load up and see if this is the right server. Mississippi! There's too many MS states. Mississippi. Minnesota. I was indeed touching grass. Okay, nope, this is a completely new server. Let me try again. I think that the server that we were playing on before no longer exists. Because I didn't change any settings. Oh boy. You want us to do a quick 3-panel comic? We can do that real quick while I'm trying to get this game ready. Let me do that. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is good. This is good. Here's your random comic of the day. Alright, we got this is my impression of you, says Green, and then he grinds on him, and then they yell, Twinsies! So apparently Blue likes to grind a lot. This is my impression of you, grinds. Twinsies! Well, right on. Look at that. Look at that. I relate heavily. Oh yeah? You grinding on folks too? Well, that's fine. Good for you. I was in Tupelo for a while. Moved back to Texas. That's rough. I'm sorry that you're in Texas. What a shame. Alright, let me try this again. Thanks for that while we were trying to figure this out. I'm confused. I think the server that we were on before no longer exists, so I'm a little confused. No, it's not there anymore. Dang! Okay. I think we're gonna go just try a new server. Yeah. I don't see it. Okay, well this is rough, because then we gotta just take a risk and hopefully we find a good server. We'll do this one. We'll do Cherno today. We're gonna go to Chernarus instead of Livonia. Alright, here we go. Bloop. And bloop. Let's check it out. Let's see how this one goes. It's a brand new Daisy, it is. Totally new server. Look, we've got a branded shirt. We've got a branded shirt. There's nobody around me, is there? There's not. What did we start with? We start with food, a map. Does this say exactly where we are? Yeah, it does. We're in Bepino. Okay, neat. This map is larger than the regular map. Or this map is larger than the map we were just playing. This is the regular map, I suppose. This is the original map. I don't know what kind of shenanigans are on this server, so... Is there infinite stamina? There is infinite stamina. That is good. That's what I like. That's like one of the qualities that I really want. I saw the new Spider-Man, brand new day, Grat movie, horrible experience. What was so grat about it and what was so horrible? What happened? Did I just lose my shirt? I think it just fell through the ground. Well, that sucks. Oh no, there it is. There it is. It is stuck in the ground. Alright. What was so great about your experience? Is this an actual gun? That is a gun. Okay, cool. It looks like this server is comparable to the one that we were doing before, because it looks like things spawn with full clips and stuff. We've got a gun. We're looking for some starter gear. And we're in Beppino. Yeah, I got a sweet hat. That is a sweet hat. I've got a gun with 2 shots. Oh, hello. We want that backpack. Come here, zombie. Come in here. Come over here. Oh, a car's going by. Somebody just drove by me in a car. Alright, can you get in the freaking building here? Oh my gosh, it tricked me. It tricked me and it got 2 hits on me. You son of a gun. I hate you. It hurt me real bad doing that. Alright, well we got at least a larger backpack. Or a larger amount of carry weight. The characters, the whole monster storyline, the horrible experience was simpletons taking Snapchat pictures every 2 seconds. People were taking Snapchat pictures in the movies? That's not very nice. But so you enjoyed the movie itself, though. I think it, in terms of Spider-Man movies, it is right in the middle. It is right in the middle. I would not say it was the best Spider-Man movie. I would not say it was the worst. But they're all Spider-Man movies are good movies, in my opinion, so... My app is broken, I swear. Well, Happy List, what's going on? Nobody else is having a broken experience, are they? I figured there was something there. I was like, there's a zombie looking at me, isn't there? There's a zombie. Metal Fuse, how you doing? It's good to see you. Getting chased by zombies constantly. New sweet hat. There we go. With the flash on, too? That is pretty bad. Alright, I think these pants are a little bit warmer, so why don't we wear those? They're a little bit warmer. Alright, zombies, I need you to come into here. Metal Fuse, you having a good day? You having a good day? Okay. Out we go. Hello, zombie. Going on over. I need to look at a map and see exactly where we're going to be going. That way I can come up with a plan. If I ran on this road earlier, we would have been run over by that car. My Twitch app won't use emotes. Okay, so maybe there's an issue with Twitch right now. Like, maybe it's not a problem with you guys, it's a problem with Twitch. Just assume that that's the case. Holds up to 8 rounds of 9 by 19. We'll take that. I don't really know what that goes to. Really? Okay, Twitch is having an issue. If Metal Fuse is having an issue with emotes, you know that it's a problem. Alright, come in here. You guys, stop it. Leave me alone. I'm getting beat the hell up. There's... That's weird. There's some weird loot next to the boats. Pristine wellies. You know what? I'll take the wellies. Sure. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the map, too, because I need to figure out where I'm going. Let me see. We're at Berezino. That's right, Berezino. It's been a while since I played this map, so... I'm trying to remember where things are that are good to go to. We do kind of want to go back here. I forgot I also have a map in my pocket, so I can use that to see where we're going. But we're going to go back into this town and we're going to loot it, because we just need stuff to stay alive. What about a water pump? We're right about... Where's the lighthouse? Right there? Okay, we might come across a water pump. I think we'll be okay. It's been like this since yesterday afternoon. Okay, so, guys, it's not just you, it's Twitch. It's Twitch. Oh, Mohammed, that's annoying. So people were being pretty disrespectful of just the whole movie experience, huh? That's what it seems like. Well, that's a shame. I'm sorry that you had a poopy movie experience because people could shut up. No, you're fine. I know you're ranting, but I would feel exactly the same way, so. We found ourselves a second gun. 1-second gun. A helmet. That'll keep us safe. That'll keep us safe. I also chose this server because it has a good amount of people on it. So we have a really good chance of running into people. A car already drove by, so that was an event, but that's all we saw. You're going to rent the Spider-Man movie on TV? That's not a bad idea. You can avoid the whole movie experience that way. What is this? Oh, that's fun. I didn't even know that this was in the game. That's going to keep my neck warm. Let's see if there's any good fireman's items. Fireman items are typically high yielding in terms of inventory space. Like this. Firefighter pants. Yep. There's a beard. There's a beard here. You could have a fake beard. I want to wear the head wrap as the beard thing. Let me put that down. Yeah, I want to wear the head wrap as the beard slot. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Maybe because I need to put this on and then this. There we go. And yeah, I don't want the beard. Beard is silly. A fake beard. There's more pants. I need a fireman's jacket. That would be pretty ideal. I really enjoy the movie experience, but it is getting worse over time. For those that kind of rejoined our community very recently or joined our community recently, I used to have a membership to the theater back in when I lived in Texas. And we would go 2 to 3 times a month. I would say about, I don't know, 25 to 30% of the time, we would encounter somebody who's just not a good moviegoer. Like they would take your seats, or they would be munching on really loud food the whole time, or I don't know, all kinds of stuff, talking with their friends loudly.
Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Are you talking to somebody else? You talking to me? Here, I'll help with this zombie. I just happened to see you after you talked. Oh, shit. Can you see me? Where'd you go? All right. Let's get out of here. Lots of gunshots happening, and we do not have a good gun. We should pull out our gun. Where'd that guy go? I saw him. I don't know where he went, though. Go, go, go. Hi, Matt. How's it going? Yeah, there's some people over here. There's some people. Also, if you guys hear like a low humming, I think somebody's doing like leaf blowing across the street. So sorry if you hear that. It's not the stream. It's what's going on outside the stream. Matt, how are you doing today? How are you feeling? You've had some interesting things happen to you lately. How are you feeling? Happyless also, thanks for the Joel check. Get some Joels in the chat. Did the zombie see me? Yeah, the zombie saw me. Come in. Stay in there. Feeling pretty drained? Okay. That's no fun, yeah. Is that supposed to happen? Like, that's something that could easily happen? Another zombie. These zombies are everywhere. Okay, we got a BK rifle. That's pretty good. Good in terms of it could really hurt somebody. Put on these nice shades. No, it makes it harder to see in the dark. Huh. Whoa, that's cool, Mohammed. Well, sounds like the theater experience wasn't so bad. I'm looking for some other places to loot. Maybe I just need to run away. I don't want us to get shot. We're not ready. We're not ready to fight. I'm gonna try to trap some of these zombies in here, I think. Come in here. Well, right on, Mohammed. That doesn't happen every day, getting job offers at the movie theaters. Okay, let's go. I'm heading to the back area over here. We're going to see if we can get more food and water. Alright. Whew. I'm glad you're okay otherwise, besides being slightly drained. You're not, like, in constant pain. Yes. We've had an eventful first couple moments on this server so far. I'm going to look at my map once we get over here. I want to see where we're at so we can figure out where I'm at on the map so I can see where the next water location is. Because we could use that. What's that, a light? I don't know if it gets dark on this server. This is a new server, so I'm going to go ahead and take that because we might need it. If I can find gas, then I'll have a light source. It is the heaviest of light sources, but it is still a light source. Alright, I'm going to get in this shed. And I think there's actually a water source over here somewhere. I just don't remember where. We got a shovel. Shovel's a good melee weapon. Okay. Let's see here. I have it. Yep, I have it marked. Okay, we are in Beppino still, or Berzino. We are... It's kind of hard to tell. We are down here. There is a water source, and it's more south. Okay. I think we got to go this way to get there. Head to the water source. Oh, really, Happy List? Do you know where I can see that? Because I don't remember. I don't remember where to see that. Open! Open! Oh my gosh. If I was about to die there, I would have been pretty mad. Somebody put this tent up here in the middle. That's a little strange. Is it trapped? Oh my god. There's stuff in here. Okay. There's a creepy clown mask. That's a little weird. But hey, that's a better backpack. Some bullets. Oh gosh, I thought I heard a car coming. What is this? That's the tent. The pants, the shoes. We don't need any of that stuff. Everything else can stay. Okay. We just got a much better backpack. Ooh! Got some food. I'm going to go and drink some of these. We got a lot of food and water doing that, too. That's awesome. Water meaning sodas, which are perfect for hydration, right? Perfect for hydration. It's in the home screen before you log into the server. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm not going to show it on stream because then people could stream snipe me. But, yep, that's cool. I didn't realize that's something you could do. I'll have to check that out after the stream then. I think we're going to stick with this server playing today on stream, so... It's amazing that DayZ is still fun to play this many years later, you know? It started out on PC for its first many years, and then it came to console, and I just ate that up right away and played it so much. And it's a game I still periodically come back and play for like weeks on end. And then I stop, and I come back years later again. All right, let's go check this out. I think we're kind of close to where the water is. I want to check out this shop. Yeah, he's got lots going on, Mellowfuse. Lots going on. He could tell you more about it. Call me, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Fur boots! We'll take those fur boots. Yeah. Contusion basically pulled the muscle between my ribs. Yeah. My goodness. A choo-choo! Oh! Demon Queen, thank you. I gave you a good one. Hopefully it woke up my neighbor, because that means it's a good one. I'm attempting a no-hit DS1 level 1 right now. 2 force through the 4 lords total. What game is that? Is that Dark Souls 1? Is that what DS1 is? Demon Queen, thank you for the choo-choo power-up. I think that's the first time somebody's redeemed a choo-choo power-up. Something else that I also changed with the stream layout that we get to test at the end of the stream. If it works, I made a credits. So at the end of every stream, it thanks the people who followed, subscribed, donated bits, used power-ups, rated. So we're going to see if that works at the end of the stream too. I figured it wasn't working because we weren't live when I was testing it. So we're going to see if that works at the end of the stream. I've got to remember to do that. I would like to do that all the time now. That's something that should have been around like since the start of streaming. I'm surprised that it wasn't. Dark Souls 1. Okay, gotcha. Call me, I'm glad you're doing good. Thanks for coming on to the stream today. Yeah, we changed some visuals for the stream over the last 2 days after the last stream. If you guys haven't already noticed. It's not as obvious now that we're on this specific screen, but still. I'm going to look at my map here in a sec. I thought I would just check a couple more of these buildings. I don't think I'm going in circles. No, we haven't been in this one, but somebody has been here. Let me look. Okay, can I zoom? Yeah, I can zoom. We're there in that stretch of buildings. Oh, we are like right next to the water fountain. Okay, that's good. I think we need to go across the street and over here, and we'll be at the water fountain. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's drink our fill of water. And then we'll head inland. See what we can find and do. Yeah, Matt, you've been going through it. Stop that. Muhammad, you like side-scrolling fighting games? Those Marvel vs. Capcom ones are the ones that entice me the most, but I don't really care that much for side-scrolling fighters. Not really. New season of Fortnite starts tomorrow. That's exciting. I'll probably play it before work and probably play it at work. That's my guess. But I'm excited to see the new season of Fortnite, which is all about gaming. Has a lot of collabs coming at Fortnite for it too, so that's exciting. That's exciting. They have a side-scrolling fighter reference in it, so that's why I'm bringing it up. I think they have a Street Fighter adjacent character. It's not Street Fighter, but it's a Street Fighter adjacent character as a reference. I finally defeated Consort Radahn in Elden Ring. Took me forever. Anybody know that boss? I don't know that boss. Is that indeed a very hard one to beat? I don't know anything about it. Alright, I'm going to loot like a house or two here, and then we're going to move inland. I'm just going to start going. Hopefully find some good stuff once we get deeper in. That's worse, right? Yeah, that's worse. Okay, good to know. Let's get out of here before we get shot, shall we? He's the final boss of the DLC. So are you done with Elden Ring finally after all this time? Elden Ring is completed for you. Wish they would have gave us a compass to start out too. That would have been nice. You're done! Well, my God. It's been this long and you're finally done. Are you pleased with the game, even though it took you this long to beat that boss? Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I don't know what MKX is. Mortal Kombat 10. Uh-oh. Tekken? Hold on. There's a car. I wanted to see if they stopped. They did not stop. If they stopped, I would have tried to kill them. But they did not stop. Alright. Back to getting out of here. Great game! Okay, cool. So you really enjoyed it. That's nice. I'm glad you had a good time. A lot of these doors are open. This door's not open. Back to trying to get out of here after I loot this house. Spaghetti! Found some spaghetti. Okay. Time to go. Time to go. Muhammad is proud of you. Well, there you go. Your favorite DLC fight. Wow. That's high regard. Look at you. Our character's looking pretty wacky with what we've chosen to wear. We're just going inland right now. We'll kind of decide where exactly to go once we go inland, but we need to start by going inland. I'm going to try to get to... There's like this camp, military camp. Very small. We might be able to find some good military gear to start us out there. Oh, we don't want to be here. If I'm here, then I might get shot. This place gets pretty hot. We should leave. This town tends to be pretty hot because people get enough time to gather guns. Get back out this Derringer. Can't believe I got two pretty pink Derringers. So beautiful. Okay, if I head towards this mountain, we should be good. Let's do that. Okay. Definitely not my favorite. I'm not sure what my favorite boss fight was. In terms of Dark Souls bosses, which ones are your guys' favorites? In total. Dark Souls bosses from any of the Dark Souls games, including Bloodborne, including Elden Ring. Which ones are you guys' favorites? As a person who doesn't play Dark Souls, but has played through the entirety of Dark Souls 2, and hated it, my favorite is not from Dark Souls 2. My favorite boss is not from Dark Souls 2, and I've never played it. Gale or Ludwig, I don't remember those ones. I don't remember those ones. My favorites to watch, I really like watching people fight Ornstein and Smough. Ornstein and Smough, I don't know why, are really fun to watch for me. Also, it sounds like a law firm. Have you been in an accident? Call Ornstein and Smough. Can I drive in this? I think this is somebody's intended base, maybe. Oh, there's stuff in here. There's a water bottle. A gas canister. I need that. Wow, lots of wood. That's great. I don't trust that water as far as I can throw it, but I might have to if I need water. That's cool. Alright, we are off into the woods. We've got some gear that will keep us alive, and we can start making our way towards some more military bases. Midra or Bale? Gale or Ludwig? Bale was a fun fight dragon battle, also from the DLC. Bale. Interesting. Okay. Okay. If you say so. Let me eat some food while we're running. This cat food's almost gone. Let's continue to eat this cat food. Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Oh, that is cool. That one was cool. Isn't that the, like, really luminescent moth thing? That sounds right. I think that's what that was. As somebody who doesn't play Dark Souls, I know enough about Dark Souls. Isn't that crazy? I think I remember that one. Let's eat this cereal because it's pretty heavy. Am I correct in assuming that that's the like giant luminescent moth one? I think I'm correct. All right, let's check our map, see what our heading is. We are... Ooh, we need to go more north. We need to go over here. Yeah, we need to go over there. So let's take a right. Going that way. That'll correct us a bit. The really skinny one that had two swords that looked like ebony swords from Skyrim. Oh, so I'm misremembering. I'm thinking of... You guys know which one I'm thinking of then. I don't remember the name of it, but there's this big, like, bioluminescent moth thing. And it, like... It's a very unique fight. I wouldn't say that people love it, but it is a very unique fight. So I think that's why I got confused. Yeah, I'll check out that picture here after the stream. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. When it comes to games that I... Is that an item? Okay. When it comes to games that I don't play, that I know a lot about, let's say, like... I don't know. Let's see. Horror games are the big ones. Like, I don't play horror games, but I watch people play horror games. So I know enough about, like, Resident Evil and Silent Hill, although I get the two mixed up. Because they're so similar to me. And another game that's kind of out there that I know enough about that I don't play is Kingdom Hearts. Like, the whole idea of Kingdom Hearts and the lore fascinates me, but I don't like the gameplay, like, at all. I don't like the gameplay. The story, though, is so interesting to me. As somebody who likes Disney stuff. Outlast was your favorite horror game? We have played Outlast on stream, actually. We played it because we met a sub-goal. We were heading the correct way. We played it because we met a sub-goal. Back in the day, we used to, if we met sub-goals, we would play horror games that I don't want to play. So, and then I would make myself beat them, too, which was silly. I didn't have to do that, but I did. I would make myself beat them on stream. So, like, there was this one weekend where we did Outlast 1. There was this one weekend where we did Alien Isolation, which was my least favorite. But some surprised me, because I ended up liking them. Like Little Nightmares. If you consider Little Nightmares a horror game, it's more disturbing than it is horror. I would say Little Nightmares is probably my favorite horror game. It's one of them, that's for sure. Okay, I think we need to be on this road. Yeah, the military tents should be up ahead. Alright, let me get a gun out in case somebody's there waiting for me. Can I change the... Nope. I don't think so. I think this is just a single shot, and that's just how it is. I just don't like that game, not my cup of tea. It's Sensei Tenaci's favorite game, or so he says. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts has got a special place in a lot of people's hearts. Hearts and hearts. There is a backpack in the middle of the road. That's a little strange. We've got a zombie walking around. Oh, another zombie. No, please. Alright, we're gonna need to fight some zombies before we do this. Youch! Alright, zombies. It's time to die. Well, this could have gone better, but here we are. Oh. At least this is a safe way to handle zombies. It's not the most interesting, that's for sure. But yeah. Little Nightmares is a psychological horror, but still a great game. Yeah, it is a horror. We have determined it is a horror. Look at all this stuff. What the heck? The military... They have mines? The military zombies had mines on them. There was some good stuff inside here. Like, I think I saw a plate carrier. Let's see here. We got better boots. We're going to use those boots, combat boots. We've got a plate carrier. That's huge. Extra armor. Assault boots. We'll do that instead. Can hold a knife. We have a couple items we don't need. Let me throw these down. We've got the makings of some better items, but we don't have the items. We have pieces of good weapons and stuff. Let's see if we can find them. Another magazine to something with full bullets. What is this? Ooh, that's a hard choice. Extra inventory for an assault vest, or should we keep the plate carrier for armor? Probably plate carrier for armor. Let me check this military thing again, because it looks like there's something on it. Yep, just a beret. I think that's all we got. I want to kill this zombie that I saw walking around. Where are you? Get on! Zombie! Come over here. The zombies seem to have so much good stuff on them. It's like, why not kill them? Are there any other games that you guys know a lot about that you never played before? Maybe because you watched a streamer play or something, or a YouTuber? I've already told you guys what I think. I'm gonna wear these gloves. It's better than nothing. Alright, let's go, I guess. Well, now I know if we get to a military place, we should kill the zombies, because they got some good stuff on them. They got some goodies. I'm going to get in the woods here and then get my new heading. Because we have some poopy guns that could be much better. That are not very good. Okay, map. So many. I watch more than I play. Well, that's kind of sad, but as long as you enjoy that experience, I guess. Okay, we're going to go to the town next door. Maybe he will get stuff at the police. At the police area. If I go up here, should be a junction that I need to take a right at. Heading to Gorka. Yeah, as long as you enjoy that, I guess, Turtle Bubbles. But the way you said it made me feel like, oh, that's sad. That's sad. Do I turn right here, or do I keep going? I turn right there. Yeah. Get out my gun again. Yeah, I need some better guns for sure. Well, name a few, Turtle Bubbles. Maybe like one or two. What games do you know a lot about that you never played? Yeah, if you guys know a bunch, just throw out a couple. Like I threw out Resident Evil, Silent Hill. Resident Evil, I know more about the universe than Silent Hill. I just get those two mixed up sometimes. And then Kingdom Hearts. I like know the lore. And I've only ever like played the first game a little bit and went, yeah, this is not for me. No, I've not played Lies of P. But I remember when it was announced, and we were, like, laughing at it, and then it came out, and everybody loved it. Metal Fuse likes Lies of P. Metal Fuse has played through it. They were like, the game of the year is predicted to be Lies of P, and we're like, what the hell is Lies of P? What is that? Yeah, we're aware of Lies of P. When I play, I tend to go back to familiar games rather than new stuff. Yeah. Like today, I was deciding whether I should start something new or if I should go back to a familiar game, and now here we are playing DayZ, right? It's like, I don't feel like learning a new game right now. I wanted to play a game that we could just get up and go. I wanted to be able to chat with you guys and not have to worry about much. So here we are. What is this? It's a pig mask? What? What in the world? There's pig masks in this game? That's crazy. I feel like we kind of got to go with the pig mask, even though I like that other thing. We're going to go with the pig mask, because, dude, what the heck? I had no idea. The Last Case of Benedict Fox. What? What is that? Oh, is that one we made fun of because we didn't know what it was? Is that what the joke is? Yeah. This is your favorite mask, Happyless? I didn't even know this existed in the game. This is crazy. Yeah, it's one we also made fun of. Okay, I don't remember that one. Must not have been as memorable as Lies of P. They're like, the next game of the year will be The Last Case of Benedict Fox. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure about that? I'm trying to think if there's any more games that I know a lot about that I just never played. Really? Guys, there is somebody nearby. Over here towards the police station. Let's go see if we can find him. Let's go see if I die. Let me pull out a gun that actually has more than one shot. And I'm going to hotkey this one. That way we have more shots ready to go. It might be at the medical building, or it might be the police station. One of the two. I don't hear anybody walking around. I'm gonna head to the medical building. God, this is dangerous. It could be anywhere in this town. Okay. I'm gonna go beeline it into the medical building and see if we can find somebody to kill. Gosh, I don't think they're in here. Everything's open. I don't see Diddley. Dang. Compass, that's big. Epinephrine. I think I just heard somebody running. Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna kind of work my way back to the police station. Hit a frickin' sign. No! Get in! Picking up any bullets I find, because we might be able to pick up a gun. That should be good. We look insane. I look like an insane person. Never have I ever worn any of these things that I'm currently wearing. Besides firefighter pants, I guess. Alright, I'm going to close the doors. We're going to loot this place. Because there could be a rogue gun here that I have bullets for, magazines. And I need them. That gunshot was really close by. I'm surprised I'm not seeing anything. Here's a gun. It's a shotgun, isn't it? It is a shotgun. Do I have any shotgun shells? I do in here, right? Yeah, I think so. You just got him Dispatch? Oh, that's cool. I have Dispatch on my PlayStation wish list because I'd like to get it on PlayStation. It seems like a really cool game. Okay, we're going to hotkey this. Okay, that's ready to go. This needs to go here. That goes on my lapel. I've got to remember I have a mine. Okay, I think we're good. Do I have one water bottle? I have 2 water bottles. I didn't realize that. I did not know that. Fabulous with the Who's That Pokemon. Why not? We could probably log out and do that real quick right here. Yeah, Dispatch seems really cool. I'm going to go into the back here and log out to go ahead and do that. That way if anybody spawns in front or is right in front of me when I come in, then I can just shoot them or be in the corner to hide. Black Clover was the last anime I finished, but I'm watching Kaiju number 8, and it's really good. I don't know anything about anime. I know more about anime than games, yeah. I'm reading your synopsis. That sounds wild. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about anime, but that sounds wild. Who's that Pokemon? Let me go ahead and pull up a random Pokemon, huh? Also, let me play some tunes. Bloop. Why do that? For those that don't know how this works, I'm going to generate a random Pokemon, and then I will ask you guys to guess the Pokemon that I try to draw. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. You guys can feel free to guess. This one will not take very long to draw. Which I suppose is a good hint, because you just know it's not very complicated. I made it look really dumb. Yeah, I made him look real dumb. Okay. I'm almost done. Hopefully you guys guessed, because it is finished. Let me go back. Let's see. Snorlax, Sandrill, Pikachu, Beedrill, Diglett. You guys are kind of close because it is a Gen 1. The Big Dick Bee. Which I now understand that reference. No, it is none of those things. Alright. Let me switch over here. Here is the Pokemon you guys have to guess. 3, 2, 1, go! Who's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? That's Weepinbell! There we go. And boy does he look like he's about to cry with how sad he is. Almost a pear. Well, kinda, I guess. He's a plant. And it's a bell-shaped pear. Or a bell-shaped pear. A bell-shaped plant. It's a bell-shaped plant. It is a Weepinbell. So sad. So sad. Thank you for that quick redemption. Let me go and start loading back into the server that we were in. It was this one? This one. It's almost a full server. We almost were not able to get back in because it's so full. Alright. Back we go. Back we go. Alright. I'm hot! My character's hot. I think we need to lose one of our pieces of equipment if we're hot. That's interesting. I'll take that. So that guy was still around here. Well, he could have left after he took that shot, I guess. Do we want to take a risk and try to fill up our water bottle? Let me drink my other liquids first. How long till Whirl Bio? Can you explain that more? What do you mean? How long till Whirl? Yeah, I don't understand what you mean. My friend just told me he tried a cookies and cream Cinnabon, and he called it the best food ever. Somebody just walked outside. Oh my god. Oh, there's multiple. There's multiple. There's multiple people! I nailed that guy in the face, though. I nailed that guy in the face real bad. Wow. I'm not dead yet. I'm dead now. Okay. Wow. That was intense. I destroyed that guy's face with a shotgun. He's definitely dead, but his friend is still alive. 100%. Well, starting again. Let's get going. That's how the game works. There is really a chance that you can get all kinds of other stuff to start. That's interesting. I can just eat this orange. Okay, I'll eat this orange. That was crazy. You're asking me how long till work. I can play for another 2 hours? 2 hours. Somewhere around there. So we got plenty of time. Oh, we're near Cherno. We're near Cherno. Right? Is that what that is? Oh, somebody's dead next to me. Oh, I heard I heard flies. That was weird. Let me open this up. Let me actually open this up. Get off! Oh my goodness. I cannot navigate this menu at all. Where are we? We near Cherno? What is that? That's Electro. Okay, I was wrong. We're near Electro. Well, if we're between there and Cami, is there a good place to go? We can just go to Electro. Let's just go to Electro. We'll be able to get plenty of stuff over there. Plenty of stuff to get in Electro. That's okay, Happyless. We all make typos. I just didn't know he meant how long to whirl. What? Oh, thanks for the clip if you made a clip for that. I appreciate it. I like that I was talking to you guys and I heard footsteps. I was like, oh, somebody's like right outside. They knew I was in there too, but boy, did I scare them, I guess. My iced tea is hot. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Or you would wish it on your worst enemy. How rude. I wish that all of your iced teas were hot. How cruel. Cruel and evil. Alright, let's see if there's any goodies here. We have better pants. Is this a nightstick? All of the things that I didn't know were in this game. Or at least were about to be in this game. Yeah, we got a nightstick now. Urban camouflage, too. A magazine for a Scorpion SMG. Yeah, Daisy started out as an Arma mod and it became its own standalone. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Well, there's gunshots up here. We do not have a good gun. We have no gun. Yeah, your iced tea is just turned into tea. I love black tea. I drink black tea every morning. Really, every morning. I like tea too, but it's been a little hot here lately. I was on the routine of drinking tea at work every single shift. And then it got really humid out. And then I stopped. Because it was getting to feel like it was Texas again, where I did not drink any tea because I was upset with that. So once it gets colder outside here in the fall, I'll be drinking tea again at work, I'm sure. Summer, it's still just a bit too hot at work to drink tea. Get that baton back out. Something tells me we're going to have to use this baton pretty soon. I'm heading to the police station here, see if we can get some easy stuff of people killing each other. Oh yeah, those are some nearby gunshots. I think we just go on over there. I think that might be the police station. You don't drink hot drinks because it's a weird thing for you. Not even hot cocoa? Not even hot cocoa. I'm about to bring an army of zombies with me. Hello, zombies. Come on, zombies. We're going to the police station. The gunshot I heard was coming from inside of a building. Ooh, there's a dead zombie here. That's a good sign. It's a base. There's somebody inside. Oh, somebody's shooting. Oh my god, get down. Okay. I'm going to need to get out of here. This guy is dropping people. He might have a good angle on me. Slightly good angle. Oh man, I have to make some choices. Drop that. Drop that. Take that. Going to hotkey this. I need this. Drop that. Put that there. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to try to get out of here, because this guy is, like, sniping into the windows. Go! Chainmail leggings. Oh my goodness. They hold less though. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run away. Going for it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! He had the Gold Deagle, which this is a custom server, so those are probably more popular. The Deagle is good. But I just didn't have room, and I had other guns that had bullets to take. Okay, we're going up. I just want a safe space to work on my inventory real quick. We've got bullets. I need to drink some drinks. Maybe eat some food if I have food. He did have a Gold Deagle. I didn't want it. I did not want it. I had too much stuff to juggle around. So I'm drinking some drinks and eating some food. And I'm not going back, because he was dropping zombies at that entrance like crazy. Okay, good luck, Matt. Have a good lurk. I hear running, but I think it's just the zombie. Right? Hotkey these things. Okay. I think we're good. Look at me in my chainmail leggings. Oh, goodness. Freaking chainmail leggings. Alright, well, crap. This guy, I'm hoping, did not see where we went. We're just gonna run and hope he didn't see where we went. You didn't see me, zombie. I was too fast. Too fast. I'm zooming. Isn't the Golden Deagle a one-shot? I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think it's like this mythical thing. It is a strong bullet, though. All Deagles have really strong bullets. Their caliber. You might be thinking in 007 GoldenEye, the golden gun does one shot. Hey, Fear, how's it going? It's good to see ya. Take that new hat. We need to loot some more food before we head out. I don't even have water. Got a freaking crossbow. Oh my gosh. We got more food. Crossbows are cool, but they're very heavy and they aren't very good in a gunfight against people. So that might not be ideal. I'll need to figure out where I'm going. I'm going to need to get some water somewhere before we leave. Some more food. Glad you're doing good. Thanks for coming in. With a little warmer hat. Thanks for coming in. We're playing some DayZ. We're having quite the time. Running into people all the time here. People shooting things, shooting zombies, shooting people. You don't always have interesting things happen in this game, but here we are, having some interesting things happen. I'd say the most interesting thing about DayZ is how you interact with people. Whether it's gunfights, talking with them, all that stuff. We started today and we almost had to... We talked to some people, but they didn't want to talk, I guess. They started talking and then they left. Haven't seen that in a while. A lot of people are more shoot on sight in this game. Alright, I'm going to need to check my map here. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to stand here while I check my map. Warframe, huh? I've tried playing Warframe before, but it wasn't for me. Okay, yeah, why don't we go to the water fountain over there? That should be safer. And then start heading inland, because then we can have a better chance of finding food and stuff without people shooting us. We need to go along the tree line back here to go get some water. What's that noise? Oh, I think it's sheep's baying in the distance. I was like, what is that noise? What is that? Oh, I left my crowbar, didn't I? That was given to me so I could cut things. Oops. Well, until I find something else to cut things with, we are out of luck. Yeah, I just hear baying in the distance. Oh, hi, zombie. Come with me! We're going over here. You're gonna help me fight things if there are people over here. And Fear, thanks for the drink. I'll take that here in a moment. I don't see anybody. It's a base. It might be. It might be an attempt at a base. Better shoes. Another crossbow. That's really it. Come on, zombie. Get in here. Cool. Check this and then we'll start drinking some water. I'll drink some water and my character will also drink some water. Let's see. Nothing. Okie dokie. You're going to play some Warframe mainly because your friends have nothing to play. Trying to find a game that is on PS4, PS5, and PC all at once. Warframe will do it. Lots of those free-to-play games are cross-play. It's a good choice. There's a game getting its official release, I think next week, called Once Human. I don't know if you guys heard about it. I remember playing it briefly on PC and being like, this isn't very special. But maybe because it was early access. So maybe I might give that a try when it comes to PlayStation next week. We might stream it because it might just be the newest thing. But yeah, it's a game called Once Human. It's like an open world sandbox survival game. I wouldn't say similar to this, but it's got an idea of this, I guess. But it's like the world's filled with anomalies, like weird stuff. So it's something. It's something. Get behind me, making sure nothing's coming up. All right, we're full of water. We're leaving. We're gonna go inland, I think, and see if we can get to a town that's not been looted so vigorously. I got a new pre-built PC tower, and I ordered water cooler so I can remove the big heat sink for the processor. That was a lot of lingo that I did not understand, but good for you. I don't know anything about what you just said at all. But it sounds good. Right on. All right, let's head up to Pusta. Pusta. Maybe see if there's any deer stands on the way. Because there should be. There should be. Is this where one is? Yeah, I think it's just on the other side of this tree line here. Let's check. Yeah, I just don't typically follow PC lingo very well. I just don't understand. I don't see it. Really? Oh, there it is. It's right there. I'll go check it. Even though we got to backtrack a bit. Could have something useful in it, like a really good hunting gun or something. We got 2 pretty okay guns with full clips, but nothing else beyond that. SG-5K is pretty good, the SMG on my back, and the shotgun. Shotguns are just really good in this game in general. If you aim and shoot, it could just knock down somebody in one shot who's not wearing armor. There ain't nothing in this. Jeez. Okay. There's another deer stand just north of here. I'll cross that road. Yeah. Let's do that. The water cooler I got for the processor will keep it running cooler so it will perform better. Ah. So you're putting your PC in a tub of water. And that makes it happy. That makes it happy. Yep, PCs love to be in water. Just throw it in your outside pool. I don't know if you have an outside pool. Or just fill up the sink and throw it in. That might keep it cool. Okay, so Mohammed, you've also heard of this as well. Once Human is on mobile, I see. But it's not releasing on PS4. I think it's on PS5, though. Oh, that's a shame, Mohammed, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'll be on... to be fair, things shouldn't be releasing on PS4 anymore. Things should not be releasing on PS4 anymore. It is such an old console, and the PS5's been out for, what, 7 or 8 years now? Maybe 7 years? Old consoles should be retired, man, by now. They should have been retired like 3 years in. But I think COVID put a crook in that plan. People couldn't really get their hands on the newer consoles to buy newer games. They're like, well, we got to find a way to keep selling to people who only can have the old consoles. So, but yeah, we gotta stop. It's too much. PS4 does not need support much anymore. Also, I would never think about playing a lot of games on mobile. Certain mobile games, I'm like, why is it on mobile? My potato of a phone would not be able to handle that at all. What are you talking about? Where am I? Am I going the wrong way? This is a terrible place to check my map, but I'm gonna. Yeah. We gotta go this way. I don't know why I was heading that way. Must have got turned around. But, like, there are certain games that come out on mobile. It's like, why are you putting this game out on mobile? It does not need to be out on mobile at all. Mobile gaming brings a lot of money, sure, but there are some games that's like, this game is too complicated to be a mobile game. It is intended to be, if it's intended to be played with a controller or a keyboard and mouse, it cannot be a mobile game. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. It's too complicated for fingers to touch touchpad buttons. Then it shouldn't be a mobile game. There has been nothing in each of these deer stands. I wonder if they've been looted already, or maybe they just on this specific server they've made it so the deer stands have nothing. I don't know. It's weird. I hate Konami so much. Why? What does Konami do? It's like a radiator. You think I know what a radiator is? See, that you're trying to explain it in terms I understand. I don't know anything about cars either, but I think that I know the idea. Yes, the water keeps it cool. That's it. Yeah, my PC uses fans to keep cool, but the water one might keep it cooler, I suppose, right? But I like that you just assumed that I knew what a radiator was. It's one of the topics that I know the least about is PCs, cars, and sports. These are all the things I know the least about. My PC's been doing great, though. I don't know. I must take good care of it, because it runs just fine. I like never have issues with my PC. Seeing if there's any like civilian loot here that's good. Some powdered milk. Let's down this powdered milk. Yummy. Engine boom boom, cargo vroom vroom. That's right. That's all I need to know. Oh, Konami makes only mobile games now. I didn't know that. Why would they do that to themselves? Is that punishment? That's crazy. They're trying to redeem themselves. Okay, so they're not making just mobile games anymore. Or maybe they're trying their best to make good mobile games. Okay, lots of doors that are closed here. That's good news. I'm trying to see what this is. What is that? Some bullets. They weren't peering on my proximity loot. I'll drink this as well. I just downed some powdered milk and I'm drinking Coca-Cola, so it turns into a milkshake in my tummy. There is a pump motor that goes to a okay. you stop this. All right, we're done. We're done. I started reading that, and all of a sudden, it's just my brain went foggy. We're done talking about your cooling PC, processor, modem, dial-up internet, go broom. All words that make sense. MGSV. Is that Metal Gear Solid Revengeance? No, that's a V. Metal Gear Solid Vengeance, I think is what it might be called. I'm just trying to take a guess. Because I don't know what that could mean. There we go. But they're making PC and console and PC games since the Silent Hill 2 remake. Since the Silent Hill 2 remake. Metal Gear Solid 5. It was a Roman numeral. Ah! See, I didn't know that. But at least I got to Metal Gear Solid. That's surprising. Took a guess and I guessed correctly. A lot of people just use acronyms for games, and I try not to with all my heart, to make people understand what I'm talking about. The only one that I say the acronym of the game of a lot is COD, because Call of Duty. I feel like COD is pretty universal for Call of Duty. But other than that, I typically don't use acronyms to describe games, because somebody's not going to get it. Somebody's not going to know what the heck I'm talking about. This door's open. So maybe they looted this building, but they didn't loot the rest of it. It's an M-lock mag. I'll take it if I have room. I just don't know. I do not have room. I don't have a lot of space for anything. I need better clothes. Backpack, maybe? Got that. I don't have room for that either. Okay. I need better clothes. Where's the backpacks? I got really lucky with that first backpack that I found in that guy's tent. The new Fabe coming out? Is Fabe short for Fable? I would assume. I'm assuming that's Fable. Yeah, Fable would be really cool. I had recently bought Fable Anniversary on Steam, but it didn't have controller support for PlayStation controllers, so I returned it. I couldn't get it to work. I was not about to relive my memories of playing it on an Xbox with a keyboard and mouse, so I was like, I can't do it. It was only like $8 or something. It was on sale. It was on sale. But yeah, I really wanted to play Fable again because it's been so long since I played Fable on the original Xbox. Yes, Fable. Fable. Sorry, we were just talking about abbreviations, and I was like, I guess Fabe might be Fable. Fabe. Alright, I'm going to head up to the upper area to loot. Let's do that. We still need just clothes to hold stuff. What if your cat starts salivating because you thought you were talking about fish? Who was talking about fish? What did I say about fish? Fable's a really good series. The way that they're talking up the new Fable game, it makes it seem like they're continuing to do some good stuff. Potato. I have no way to cut this open. Oh boy. It's a shame you cannot just eat a potato when it has the skin on it. Even though you totally could. Ooh, that's tough. Oh no. Wait, is that a shotgun? Oh, that is a shotgun. I thought it was the rifle. I do need this though. Extra bullets for my shotgun. Okay, I still have no way to open this potato. Suit pants, that doesn't give me any more space. Dang, dude. It does. It has Xbox controller support. I did go to options, Fear. I investigated it. I even looked it up. It specifically has Xbox controller support. I have PlayStation controllers. I do not have an Xbox controller. And it is non-transferable because Microsoft is anal like that. It's stupid. It's the same way with Halo games. You can't play Halo with a PlayStation controller on your PC. It's ridiculous. I'm about to down this whole can of spaghetti. You want to watch? Look at me go. Look at me go! But yeah, I spent some time trying to figure it out before I just returned it. I never return games. But I really tried to figure it out, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't working. And it said that it's not going to work unless you have an Xbox controller. What? You're playing it on a PS5 controller? What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. Again, I looked it up really hard and I couldn't figure it out. It didn't say that it was possible either. It just said, nope, not possible. Alright then. Alright then. Okay, we're gonna head deeper inland. This town was generally looted, so I still didn't have a very good place to loot there. We're gonna go... Oops. We just need to go north until we hit a town. Let me get a heading here by facing a certain direction. Slightly to the right. Okay. We're going this way for a long time until we hit a new town. Welcome to Running Simulator. We're going to run for a long time. With some deviations. If I come across like a castle or something, I'll go there, but I'm not seeing one. Stand ready for my arrival, thieves. Hi, country boy. How are you doing? We have been killed today. After we took the life of somebody else. Their friend got revenge. And so now we are on a new life. Running north. Hopefully going to encounter some new places to loot. There's a building right there I'm going to go for. Hello, Jared. Thank you for the 79 months. I appreciate it. And look at those Joels go. They're just spinning. Thank you. Keep on enjoying those emotes and ad-free viewing. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing today, Jared? Is today a work day? It is the middle of the week, so I would assume so. I would assume so. Turtle Bubbles, I'm assuming, says sup to Country Boy, but sup to you, Turtle Bubbles. I'm assuming you're saying sup to Country Boy. Solid Conquest impression there, Bio. Thank you. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is pretty cool. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is pretty cool. He's played two pretty solid characters. Negan from The Walking Dead and Conquest from Invincible. It's a work day for me, even when it isn't. Oh, what? Have you tried telling them no? have you tried, if they tell you to work, to just say no? Because if you haven't, you should try that. Oh, good, Country Boy. Yeah, I forgot that you said that you had that issue. I cannot believe you were late for work. I can't believe you're such a slacker. Nobody could have expected. What a slacker you'd be. I'm feeling this was probably looted, but I'm going to go check this building at the top of the hill. That building's completely open. This one's completely open. Yeah. Yeah, it's not happening. Okay, let's keep going north. Keep going north. We're trying to find a town that hasn't been looted already, because we're having issues getting enough loot to survive. These are the clothes I have, and I have not found a backpacker. Nothing. Nothing. Do I have my potato? I got a potato. I have lots of games on Steam, and they say they need an Xbox controller, but I use my PS5 controller since Steam auto-configure in this controller so the game will work. I heard that's a thing, but I couldn't find that anywhere. Fear, if you don't mind, I really appreciate it if you put like a link to how to use that in the Discord or something, in the general chat or something. I don't know where that is, because that would really help. Then I might actually be able to play Fable. That'd be nice. It's a shame I already returned it, so I would need to repurchase it. I'm probably going to test it out with another game before I repurchase it. I wish it worked that way, but I got bills to pay and a race car parts to buy. I thought you were going to say a race car bed to buy. I thought you were just going to say a race car bed. Okay, we're heading the right way. Yeah, let's keep going. I've got a race car bed to ride around when I sleep. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff to buy. Race car parts, bills to pay, yeah. It's like this capitalist society expects us to pay money for things, and I think that's just silly. The world needs to stop. Country Boy, thanks for the 7 stream streak. I appreciate it. As long as I call my boss to tell them I'm going to be late, they're pretty chill about it. Well, it sounds like you slept through your alarm last time, and you did not call your boss to tell them that you were going to be late. So, I think they just gave you a pass on this one, because you slept through your alarms. Look at you. Jared, if anybody's going to have a race car bed, I think it would be you. And I guess I don't mean that as an insult. That's like... I mean that as like you like cars. That's the only thing I mean by that. I did call my boss after I woke up. Yeah, but was it already into your shift at that point? You could call that you're going to be late, but your shift may have already started. So it doesn't really help to call it you're going to be late if the shift's already started and you're not there. Right? Running, running, running. When you're on the game page, when you see the game, it says play before you click on the game. On the far right, where you see a controller symbol, click it and use auto-configure controller, or you can do it in the Steam settings under controller options. Okay. I'm going to need to check that out. Let me see if I can investigate this while I'm chilling here. Controller settings. Using the game's built-in support enables Steam input. The controller support. This game has partial support controller. Okay. No. I'm just looking at an example. Is it enable Steam input? Is that what it is? Yeah. I think that I can see where this is. When you're on the game page... Oh yeah, I read that. You can sleep in a car, but you can't race a house. That's true. That's true. So you gotta combine them. The race car bed. Bio is just jelly that Katie won't let him have a race car bed. I have told her numerous times that we need to drive around while we sleep, and she said no. Isn't that ridiculous? She's being just silly. Alright, let's hang a left a little bit. Let me go this way. We got to get to a town, because otherwise we're going to die out here in the wilderness. Open Steam. Go to Settings. Open Steam. Go to Settings. Great. Where is Settings? Settings. Go to Settings. Controller tab. Controller. There we go. Advanced Settings? It's Enable Steam Input. Okay. Well, that's not in the controller settings for Enable Steam Input, but I'm assuming if I click Show Advanced Settings? No? Oh. This controller support for PlayStation. Okay, it seems like there are more settings to play with here. I'll have to check around with that. Okay, I think that that's enough information for me to at least try those next time. Thank you, Fear. Okay, I'll check those out another time. Have you tried not dying? No. Thank you for the epiphany. Thank you. I'm kind of irritated since being late last night I lost my weekly attendance bonus. You have an attendance bonus? What? You get money for being there on time? That's silly. What a silly thing that a workplace would need. But you probably aren't complaining. How is Atlas going to get the 2 a.m. road rage if you can't have a race car bed? Yeah, he's got those zoomies. He's got to have somebody to race. Alright, let's see if this place is unlooted. The doors closed, please. If the doors are all closed, then we'll be set. This door's closed. That's good. It's a good sign. That is a good sign. Yeah, it is your own fault. Fear, it seems like I got it. Thank you. You don't have to look for a video anymore. Thanks for the information. I appreciate it. I don't have Fable anymore. But if it comes back on sale, I'll put it back on my wish list. If it comes back on sale, I might pick it up. Oh my gosh, I have no room to hold condensed milk and a map. I need more. I need better clothes. So bad. It's either condensed milk, a map, or a potato. Okay, the tracksuit pants holds more. Why don't we take that? Can I also put potato in? No, sure can't. Well, we're not wearing my chainmail pants anymore. That's a shame. Because that was good armor. But we are going to be looking for more better clothes. A backpack would be a godsend right now. Oh, there's a water fountain here. Well, let's drink some water. Let's drink some water. Oh my god, there's a guy right there. Drop the potato, damn it. There are two guys. Going for it, guys. No! I missed my shots. No! I could have waited for them around the corner. Oh, that was smart. I would have been smart. Ah, bummer. I tried my best. Oh well. Oh well, we'll try again. The last 3 jobs I've had did an attendance bonus. What kind of kindergarten job have you been where you get an attendance bonus? That's amazing. I've never heard of such a thing. That's crazy. Fable comes on sale a lot. It does. In fact, let me make sure I add it back to my wish list. Let me make sure I add it back to my wish list. You'll hear some noises. Sorry.
Welcome to
Fable
off.
Anniversary. Welcome to blah blah. Alright, I'm gonna add it back to my wish list. Yeah, it is not on sale right now. It is like $30-some, but I got it for like $8 or whatever at the time. Cool. There we go. I added it back in. It's back on my wish list. Okay. Let's get back to surviving. Yeah, it does go on sale quite a lot. Jail, bio, jail. It makes total sense. It makes total sense because you don't think people want to come to their jobs if they work at a jail. Is that what you're saying? But the thing is, he said it for the last couple jobs. It wasn't just like only this job. So, I mean, what, you had a trucker job before this too, country boy? What else did you have a job of? Or you had an attendance bonus? What other kind of kindergartner's job did you have? I think we might need to die on this one. This is not a good place to start. This is not a good place to start. Oh, also, now would be a great time because we're talking about it. Exclamation point wish list brings up my wish list, including my Steam wish list. Wow. That's new as well. Pretty new. So there you go. Like that. I've got my Throne wish list for physical gifts and games that I prefer to get on console. And then my Steam wish list link there, so you can take advantage of Steam deals and no shipping costs and no middleman. It's pretty cool. But yeah, feel free to check those out, guys. I just put Fable Anniversary back on the list, but it is pretty expensive right now. It's worth the price of what the price is, but it's expensive currently. All right, this is not a good place to start. We need to leave, go somewhere else. Oh, we're somewhere different than I thought. We are in a different spot than I thought. So why don't we go this way? We have a chance of surviving out here. We just got to go this direction. Let's see, the trailer plant I worked at did one. The trailer plant. Then the diesel truck shop. The dog food plant. What the heck? My goodness. You've had a lot of jobs that had this crazy attendance thing. I like that I ran by that zombie and it did not care at all. It was like, yeah, what do you want me to do? Blah. I'll get you. Blah. What do we got? We got jacket. And keys. We don't need the keys. Stone knife. We got a magazine for something. Right now we got diddly. Ghost of Yote is so good. It is so good, I bet. I bet because I loved Ghost of Tsushima so much. Ghost of Tsushima, I think it came out in 2018? I can't believe it's been that long. I think it was my game of the year of 2018. And Ghost of Yote, I'm sure, feels just like the original, if not even slightly better. So it's like an Assassin's Creed game, but it's samurais. And I'm not just talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows, but yeah. Ghost of Yote is definitely an A-list game that people really, really love. Okay, I've got a plan over here. I feel like I just heard somebody outside, though. Hold on. Let's take that back. Gonna hotkey a couple things here. Gonna eat my condensed milk. There we go. Trailer plant and diesel truck stop bonus was $150. The dog food plant was only $75. Well, you could be worse. You could work at a place that doesn't do that. so that's crazy. It's still insane to me that you had an attendance bonus. Like, congratulations for actually showing up to work. What a silly thing to need to have a bonus for. Okay, we need to go around this middle section, don't we? Yeah, I'm going to loot this the way that I always loot it, by going to all these little shacks around the edge, near the pier. The jailer workout does $200 bonus. Oh my god. That's crazy. They need to incentivize actually doing your normal responsibility of coming in. It's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. The zombie's going to catch up to me. Yeah. This might all be looted. I think the zombie gave up. I don't know, all you other people that have normal people jobs that aren't for kindergartners. What? You guys don't get attendance bonuses, do you? A certain amount of money added to your paycheck if you actually show up? I would assume not. And if you do, I will be baffled. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd set 45 alarms for an extra 200 a week. Yeah, absolutely. I would too. I would never sleep in. Never. Not even once. Okay. Nothing there. Frying pan. Honestly, I feel like I need a raise considering I basically do 2 jobs at once. You do 2 jobs? You should argue that you get 2 attendance bonuses because you do 2 jobs. See how that goes for you. Jailer and corrections officer. I feel like both of those are the same thing, are they not? This is coming from somebody who doesn't know anything about those positions, I suppose. Bomber jacket, is that what I have? No, I have a pilot's jacket. Ooh, this one has more slots. I'm working my way around this. There is a water fountain over here that I usually visit whenever I spawn over here, so hopefully I can pick up some water. A backpack. Oh, we are doing good. We got some food. We're about to get some more water. Right on. Hello, zombie. More bandages. That's nice. Coming. Okay, it's going the other way. I'm just going to ignore him. There's the water fountain. Let me get this first. Looks like a lot of these buildings haven't been looted, too. We got beans. Can't believe I was able to find a backpack super easy after struggling to find one in that last life. Yeah, I figured you were going to come around the corner. I think my fists are going to be better than the stone knife. Die. Oh my god. What a freaking haul. Alright, I do not trust this at all. I'm going to dump out this water, and then we'll just fill it up with fresh water. What are the chances I would get water next to the water fountain from a zombie? That's huge. Alright, fill and drink, fill and drink. Jailer's up front booking people, and then I fill in as CO, so I patrol cell blocks. Interesting. So they are 2 different jobs. I think the bonus is amount that's already in the paycheck, but they deduct it. Oh, that's a good plan. So it's actually not for babies. It's actually something for irresponsible adults. So that is interesting. Huh. That's a good point. They probably do that. That's not comforting. Correction officers probably probably only do 1 job at a time. They probably should. They probably have to focus on the one thing, you know? Sadly, that isn't the case everywhere. Or they could just employ more people, and then more people would each do their own jobs, and even if there wasn't somebody that showed up, then the other person would just cover the other person, you know? That would work. The way my current job, I don't like the way it works. If somebody calls out, you just have to kind of stay and cover them. I've not had to do it, luckily, unless I had to plan ahead to do it because somebody was going on vacation. Like, that's when I've talked about that I need to, like, cover an overnight shift, you know? But I don't like how it works in the fact that if one person calls out, I might have to stay overnight unexpectedly, right? That does not sound fun. So, yeah, that's not great. But I've not had to do that yet, so it's pretty lucky. And the person that's works after me has been kind to show up. Almost all the time. Unless they're on vacation. Which they're allowed to do. Checking all these buildings for some nice stuff. We still don't have a better weapon. Like a melee weapon. I just heard a zombie behind me. Pate? It's epoxy. I don't think we need epoxy. That wouldn't be used until way later. Sometimes there's some really good stuff in these little booths. Specifically like this one. Sometimes there's guns in here and stuff. Oh! I just heard somebody. Or was that just the creaking of the wood? I guess it was the creaking of the wood. It sounded like somebody was right next to me. Alright, check this one. Dang it. Alright, well. Was not as successful as I wanted. Dang. I'm just trying to stick it out so I can go to CERT officer school. What is a CERT officer? What does a CERT officer do? Nothing. Quiet, zombie. Nothing. Corrections Emergency Response Team. So that is for when things go wrong in the jail, then you respond. Otherwise, you're just sitting there doing nothing. I think the server's refreshing. We'll give it a little bit to refresh so that way we can jump back in. I didn't see the sign at the bottom saying that it was wrapping up, but okay. Okay. Oh, guys, could you tell me, has this stream been operating okay? Has the stream been operating okay today? I just looked over and noticed that there is a butt ton of notifications that I have saying that there's high CPU usage. As long as there hasn't been any, like, hiccups. Has the stream looked okay today? Has there been any moments where it was buffering for no good reason or things like that? It might be the fact that I'm dual streaming. That might be what it is. I haven't seen those notifications in a while. It's fine. Okay, cool. I don't know why it would need to specify that. We're not done. We're just waiting for the server to refresh. I just figured we'd switch screens at least. Basically, the jail SWAT team, yeah. $28 an hour. That's a lot. That's a good amount. And I feel like you don't really have to do much as a correction emergency response team unless something bad happens. So, the cool thing in the state of Mississippi pays for my classes. Oh, good. That's nice. Just because you already work at a jail, I would assume, rather than not being in a jail and just going straight for the job. Sometimes when you're employed some places, they pay for, like, they handle the money that has to be done for your classes and stuff for school. School and certifications and stuff. Thank you guys for telling me that the stream is working okay. I haven't seen that notification for a while. It looks like it happened 16 times during today's stream, so I was just a little off-put by that. I didn't realize that happened. Last time was 5 minutes ago, so my goodness. Yep, 2 hours ago, an hour ago, 5 minutes ago. My goodness. All the way through the stream. Okay. Alright, let me see if the server is back up. Shall I? Nope, it is not up yet. Give it a little bit longer. Want to hear about the craziest inmate I had to book in? Sure. Were they cute? The crazy story is that they kissed me on the mouth. And I liked it. No, what's it gonna be? I'm sure it's some wacky thing that they were in for, and they, like, acted out or something. Oh well. Oh well. I had some crazy stories from when I worked clinicals at a hospital. To be trained to be an EMT and firefighter back in the day in college, I had to take a certain amount of hours served inside of a hospital, so you had to, like, see things and go around to people's rooms and ask them questions and fill out sheets upon sheets of patient records. And so I had to talk with a lot of people that were in there about some things that brought them into the hospital. And many of the things were pretty minor, or like, my heart hurt and they said it would be best to take me to the hospital. But, like, other things was like, whoa, that's crazy. I feel like I've talked about them before on stream too, though, so it's kind of hard to tell a story about every single one individually. Alright, server's back up. Let's get back to it. I'm in the queue. In the queue. Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't really know where I want to go from here. The server reset is good because that means that if we see any doors open, that means somebody has been there right now. Why don't we go... Yeah, we're already on the west side of this town. We could probably just continue west. It's going to be looted. It's right by the coast. I was thinking Balota. But yeah, I think it's going to be looted. It's right on the coast. Why not? Sure. Balota it is. Yeah, now it is very hard to tell where people have been, so I know if I should stop in a building. But some of the loot should have respawned, so it makes it a little bit worth it to go inside there and look for stuff. I must have just ran by a zombie, but I don't see the zombie. Oh, there it is. There it is. Infinite stamina helps. What is this? It's a cooking stove. I don't need that. I don't need that. It's still chasing me. Oh my goodness. It does not want to leave me alone. I should probably handle it. Let me funnel it through here. Put the knife away. Go down. Yes. Eat a little bit of something while we're moving. Cool. Yeah, let's head to Balota. I'm gonna get in the woods. We'll get over there. Making sure nobody's on the road in front of me or something. I can't believe I messed up that 2 backpacker situation. I could have easily taken them off guard by just running in there and then standing in that side room and then just aiming at the door. I could have easily killed them. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. So, guy's tweaking out on meth. He's already combative with the police. We went to change the cuffs, and he went ballistic, kicked my coworker, and ran at me. So I took him to the ground, and he went for my mace. So one of the cops had to tase him. Didn't really help. I hit my shoulder on one of the metal benches while trying to get him on the ground. Also, getting certified for mace isn't fun at all. I am certified on mace, but I didn't have to get sprayed in the eyes. So isn't that nice? Isn't that nifty? So I'm assuming, Country Boy, they sprayed you with mace to get certified on mace. That's how many places do it. And then they have you, like, take a test and things like that. Not in that order. Not in that order. But yeah, I've never been sprayed by mace, and they had stopped training people on mace by spraying them with mace, like, a few years before I got there at my current workplace. So I did not have to get sprayed by mace. Isn't that nifty? I'm very glad about that, because that would suck. That would be a deterrent for me to get trained on mace. Like, I don't want to. It comes with a pay raise, too. That and baton. I have that and an expandable baton. Those are the 2 weapons that I carry on shift. They're not exactly weapons, but they're kind of weapons. Alright, I've only got a stone knife. I need, like, gun. I need gun. Please. Some zombies out in the middle of the field. Okay. A new jacket, a better jacket. That's good. Pants. Should I take these pants? Yeah, I should take these pants. Those are better pants. Okay. I don't want this lit up helmet. I'm going to go around these zombies. Get to this tall tent. I'm surprised I'm even finding anything. Oh, there's a zombie right there. There's a holster down there, a new shirt. I don't think we need that. Nope, nothing there. What is that? Just another piece? Another piece. Okay, why don't I get down? I'm going down! Gotcha. Oh, I can't go in that way. Go down, get in there. We don't need that. We do need bullets. More food, more bullets, more magazines. Let's eat this lunch meat. I admit it, I sat there and yelled like a little baby. That stuff hurts. Yeah, I mean, it's not something you can resist. Some people have a natural resistance to it, and like it doesn't do anything to them, but then they wouldn't cry like a baby. They'd just be like, oh, I got stuff in my eyes. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, most people it hurts. Most people it hurts. I should probably fix that real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Ugh. I got a notification on my phone that says my iPhone stuff was used to sign in somewhere across the world. So give me a sec. Give me a minute here. Let me switch to this. Let's see. Looks like I can change my password on my phone. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, good. My phone just asked me to change my password. Nice. I was looking up how to do it. Security delay required to change password. Security delay is required because stolen device protection is turned on and this device is not at a familiar location. Okay. You will still be able to use your iPhone during this delay. Okay. Okay. It seems like in an hour I'll be able to fix it. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave that be. Coolio. Well, that was a scare. I hate when stuff like that happens. Do they hit you with a baton to get baton certified? They do not. No, they do not do that. But we train on like the different strikes and hit dummies and stuff and show the strikes that we're doing. Just a quick whack on the knee. No, but I've not been hit by a baton. I've not been hit by a baton. Oh, here. Back to the game. Pause the music. Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah, so in case you guys haven't had that happen on iPhone, it looks like I've not had that happen on iPhone. It looks like you get a notification that your iCloud information was used to log into a computer at a specific location, so I had the location displayed. And then when I opened up my phone, it said, do you want to allow it? And I said no. So it seems like there is a type of protection when that sort of stuff happens. It's not like they just get in. And then I went ahead and tried to change my password. And it was like, you can't do that just because it's just recently been tried to use to sign in somewhere unfamiliar. So then it asked me to go on a security delay So now I'm waiting for that security delay to be over. And then I can change my password. I didn't realize that's how that was going to work. But that's how it works. Again, I've never had that happen. So. Alright, we've got plates. Why don't we take those plates? I'm going to keep eating some of this food because I need to lessen the amount of stuff I have. There's a cool piece of gear in our jail. It's actually thinking about getting for our CERT team. What is the piece of gear? I'm going to keep drinking sodas. I think I have more sodas. Yes, I do. Keep downing sodas. Do you guys ever get so sad that you drink 3 sodas in a row? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm just throwing in soda and soda. Here, let's put a beer down as well. Let's do 4 drinks. I'm going to be so hydrated after this. And so much lighter because I'm not carrying so much stuff. Looks like I can also eat some liver pate. The perfect balance. 3 sodas, a beer, and a liver pate. That's the ideal diet. If you guys don't like it, you can get out. No, it's not the ideal diet. Keep eating random stuff. Gotta lighten the load. I need room in my inventory. And if this is the best way to do it, it's the best way to do it. Yeah, Turtle Bubbles, that's me right now, drinking after drinking after drinking. I've got a bottle of water, too, that I'll probably just drink. Oh, I've got brass knuckles I could have been using for melee this whole time. A knife. A knife! No! We got the stone knife. We should just drop the stone knife. The stone knife is not needed. We got another liver pate. No, this is called pajka? I don't know what that is. It's a taser shield. Oh, wow. So you can bash somebody with a shield and they get tased at the same time? Is that how that works? Eat some chips. How much food do you think I could stuff in myself before it says I'm full? This is a lot of food. I'm surprised it hasn't told me already. Okay, and the last thing I have is that lunch meat. Let's eat that. Because it's partially ate. Oh, it's cat food. It's cat food. There we go. There's the full icon. You can't eat no more. I've got cat food and beans left. Alright, cool. We're good to go. And I still only have brass knuckles to fight, so that's not great. That could be better. There's a zombie pointing slightly at me, but I think I can get around. Let's loot the rest of this place. Let's go. Oh, that's interesting. I like that we're developing technology to hurt one another more. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, the taser already exists. It's a pretty solid design. Being able to strike people up to like a 15-foot range. Maybe 15 to 30, depending on the taser you have. With an electric shock. And then we have now a shield that can achieve the same thing from close range. Oh, did I just do the wrong one? Hold on. No, I don't want an armband. I want rags. Rags could be useful. But, like, the taser's already pretty solid device. It's like, why do you need a shield on top of that, right? It's a bit much. Like, you don't understand. I need it to hurt more. I need it to hurt them way more than they're already getting hurt. How can we achieve that? Put it on a weapon. At least I didn't make a knife taser. A knife taser would be excessive. Patrol pants. We do need that. Okay. We're going to look around this place because apparently it might not be looted. And I've just got my brass knuckles. Yeah, my brass knuckles. I still don't have a gun. Tactical shirt. What is that? Ghillie. Okay, that's a ghillie thing. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Another ghillie. Another shirt. I'm getting so many bullets, no guns. Got bullets and mags for days, but no guns. Don't worry, more cat food. Thank heavens. Did somebody ask for more cat food? More bullets. Dear Lord. Don't give them ideas. What do you mean? Is a knife gun not a good idea? Will somebody get really hurt with a knife? Or what I say? Knife gun? Knife taser? A knife gun also, though. It shoots knives. It shoots knives. I don't want that. I want the extra protection on my chest. Okay, well, we're gonna check these gonna check these tents out back. There's stuff. Making sure nobody was up in that tent. There's no guns. More food and bullets, no guns. Yum, my favorite post-apocalyptic food. Cat food, yummy. There's a gun! Yummy. I don't want these bullets. Okay, give me the gun. I have gun. Yes. How do you switch? There we go. Burst. Full auto burst. We'll do burst. We have a gun. Yes. Yes. I'm able to shoot things now. It took so long. More bullets and chips. And a soda. Oh my goodness. All of the necessities. Alright, we're going to go over to this last tent and see if we can get something and then get out of here before we get shot. Probably going to get killed getting this last tent. Leave me alone. Nope, nothing. More chips. We're going to have another binge chip eating session because we got so many chips. NBC jacket. How'd you see me from that far away? Hello. I can't hit him. What is wrong with your head? It's got like a strap that's flying off. Knocked him out with my fists. Night vision goggle head strap. That's nice, but we don't have night vision goggles. Well, now we're ready if we end up getting them. Let's get out of here before somebody shoots me. Run! We have one gun and a dream, and I think I got 2 mags for the guns now because I stopped at that last one. I've seen some police departments have started using Bola launchers. Those are the, not net guns, right? But those are like 2 balls with a string in the middle that kind of works as a net. It like traps limbs like legs and makes them immobile, if I remember correct. I think that's what a Bola is. May as well open an ammo shop. Yeah, sure, I've got so many. Do you know anybody blind? You know anybody blind? Alrighty. The ones I've seen use 4-prong hooks. Okay, so there's... like, it is kind of like a net gun. Then. That's what it sounds like to me. Alright. Actually, we're getting pretty close. I don't know when the next thing is that we're going to run into. I feel like that's a good place to stop, so we're ready for next time. I think that works. Well, while we've been sitting here chatting this whole time, I mentioned that that game Once Human. I forget when it's going to come out. Let me check that real quick. If that comes out on Monday next week, then we could play that. I don't think we've streamed Once Human when we were playing the beta. I played the beta or early access or whatever. Release date. PS5. August 25th. That is Tuesday next week. So maybe we can do it on Wednesday. And on Monday next week, I've got another game lined up. I was thinking Mario Kart World, because I haven't been back to the game in a while, and there's still plenty to do in the solo campaign. So I was thinking Mario Kart World on Monday, and then Wednesday maybe Once Human. That's my plan as of right now, unless something comes up or changes. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Close that. And let's see who's online to raid. Let's see. Lots of people that we follow. I'll raid somebody new. Country Boy or any other active chatters have anybody that they would like me to raid? Preferably with similar or less viewership, and somebody we've never raided before and has follower-only chat off. Those are my conditions typically. Hey, if you want a raid recommendation, my buddy Grin. Ah, there we go, Grin. Is their username just Grin? I've got Gryan. I don't see a Grin. Can you tell me their whole username? What's their whole username? What's their whole username? Grin's Games, thank you. I don't know if we've been there. Maybe? Oh, we have been here before. We'll raid here anyways. Because people aren't exactly jumping up to tell me other places to go, so I think we'll just raid here. But yeah, we have apparently been there before. Alright, there we go. Plugging that in. Oh no, we didn't try this yet. Hold on. Is it working? Oh, it is working, but it's doing double. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, let me cancel the raid. Hold on, I'm gonna try to fix this. I meant to try this before it started. If I delete this, does it work? It's working on one. Alright, so the credits. Yeah. Credits, thank you for supporting the streams. Subscribers, resubs, Filthy Casual, Power Up, Steam and Queen, Moderators. I like that it thanks Stream Elements and Nightbot. But it thanks Call Me, Mothuse, Filthy Casual. Oh yeah. Okay, so it just needs to appear better. It's a little bit too hard to read. Let me fix that real quick. I'm glad that I remembered that I wanted to do this. I can make the text larger, I think. Pretty sure. Properties. It was indeed not working because we weren't live when I was testing it. How does this work? Let's see. Can I edit the visuals right now? Theme, default, background. The background's fine. Font size, let's increase the font size and see if that's better. Bear with me while I get this done. I think that might be a better size. Okay. I wish it was like, background color. What is the background? Background black? Does that work? That might work. I think that makes it a little bit easier to read. Maybe? I made the background black. Whatever that is. Font size, text color. I think white's the best choice. Delay time, roll speed. Okay. I think that's good for now. You think that's readable? I think that works. I'm glad it works. Awesome. And it looks like we can still just chat and stuff while it's going across the screen. So I will make that an official thing now that works. It's not working on the mobile format, and I don't know why. Do I need to move it to the back and then move it back to the front? Oh, there we go. Now it's working on the mobile format. Let me just make it larger. There we go. It's too large. Give me a moment. I'm still testing it on the mobile format to make sure it works. I'm making it scroll over my face. Let's see. You can see it on mobile now, and you can see it, but it's cut off. I'm trying to make it so it's not cut off. There we go. That should work. Because I don't want the thanks for coming this thanks for supporting the stream to be cut off. Slightly needs to be moved. There we go. I think that works. That'll do. There we go. Awesome. Look at that. All right. I'm glad that I got the credits to work now. Thanks for supporting the stream. Subscribers and resubs. Yep. Power-ups. Moderators. Nice. All right. Let me go ahead and put back in the raid because we stopped that because I wanted to get that to work. Raid Grins Games. There we go. Perfect. All right. And then here's the raid message, guys, on the way out. Thanks for coming to the stream today. I'll see you guys over there. Copy the raid message on the way out. Copy the one with the dancing dinos if you're not a sub. If you are a sub, copy just the text one, okay? I will see you guys over there, okay? W stream, thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, Toodles. Bye.